Good afternoon. My name is Zainab Adeleye, and I would like to welcome you to the Legal Room. The Legal Room is a room where we discuss about legal and governance issues. So, I had started a governance series, and the last video I posted, I discussed conflict of interest. Today, I'll be discussing about related party transactions, and I'll be giving you best practice tips for managing those transactions. So, what is related party transactions really? Related party transactions are transactions between a company and its related party. The related party could be directors, subsidiaries, it could be staff, it could be close affiliates. These particular transactions should be managed effectively. This is to ensure fairness, transparency, and also to ensure compliance with regulatory requirements. So now let's go to the tips for managing such transactions as a company secretary. Firstly, there must be a policy on related party transactions. What you can do is you can combine the policy on conflict of interest and that of related party transactions. This is because they are closely related, really. When a related party transaction is not properly managed, it leads to conflict of interest. So that is why they are closely related, and you can combine the policy. And the policy is going to detail how related party transactions will be managed, the approval processes, what related party transaction means, what should be done to ensure fairness, to ensure transparency. Everything will be stated in the policy. And then there's a disclosure requirement for related party transactions. You're supposed to disclose related party transactions in your financials, in your accounts. It's regulatorily required, so you must do it. Okay, so then you must also ensure that due diligence are carried out in respect of related party transactions. Due diligence benchmark with the market, with what obtains in the market, particularly the pricing. This is just to show that yes, there's fairness, there's transparency. All the documents required must also be in place. They must be kept properly for reference purposes. Trust me, when regulators come, it is one of the areas that they review. So it is important that the documents are in place and they are where they are supposed to be, so that whenever it is being requested, it is provided. Also, risk assessment should be conducted on related party transactions. The risk involved should be reviewed, should be considered. And finally, for disclosure of directors, okay, so there are transactions that will be considered by the board, and just maybe, for example, a director has an interest in one of the parties to the transaction. It could be probably the director is a director of the company, or the director is a shareholder in the company. That is the other party to the transaction in this instance. So it is important for such directors to disclose their interest in those transactions before decisions are taken. So how it works is that when a director discloses his interest in those transactions, during the period when those transactions are being considered, the director will recuse himself from the meeting. He is not supposed to participate in the decision-making process for that particular transaction. This is to further ensure that the decisions in respect of those transactions are objective and transparent. For some companies, when directors go through the agenda and they see that they are probably going to be, they have an interest in one of the agenda items, most times they inform the chairman of their interest, so that when decisions are being taken, they will be asked to recuse themselves. Or it could also be included as an agenda item disclosure of interest, so that on the commencement of every meeting, directors are encouraged to disclose their interest in any of the agenda items for consideration at that meeting. So I hope this is helpful. If you need further clarifications or further information from me, please reach out to me on zainabadogo@yahoo.com. I would ensure that I attend to all your inquiries. Thank you and see you next time. Bye.